Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping in for season 1, episode 2 of Stranger Things. And I'm on edge with the way that we left things, specifically with Nancy. And I feel like we have enough people that are suspicious enough that maybe we can start to figure out what's going on here. If you want to help me out before we get started by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on your post notification bell so we never miss out on watching some good shows together. And if you want the full length watch along, that link for Patreon is going to be right down there in the description. But for now, let's sit back, let's relax, let's watch some Stranger Things. What?
Nancy!
Thank you. We're picking right up with Nancy.
Nancy!
Because she's there. She's in there. And he can hear her. Oh, she's out. She came out. She got out. No, she's not. Sorry.
Nancy!
It just looks like she's in the same place. I forget that it's not.
Jonathan, where are you? Jonathan!
And that thing had seen her.
I'm right here! I'm right here! Just follow my voice.
So they can hear each other. Oh shoot.
Nancy!
Crazy. Is he gonna go in? Oh, the sound that this thing makes. And how many of these little like plasma portals are there now? Because it's not just the one in the lab we see.
Nancy?
Oh, pull her out! Wild. Okay, but somebody else has been there and made it out. Like, would you believe it? Like, even if you were sitting there, would you believe what you just saw?
Ever blow off King Steve.
She was wrong.
So what? You're worried about her? Oh, you are.
Shut up. Shut up!
Does Steve actually care for her then?
So this is it, huh?
But I guess it's not just the soundtrack to the movie. I think it's the soundtrack of the 80s, of the entire decade, of that life that is the best to rock out to. Steve should know how to get up that roof pretty quickly by now. Oh, timing. And we know Steve's a little petty.
We gotta go through this. Tell me again. Upstairs.
Let's do experiments or something, and then there was this kid's room.
No, it was a kid's
You know,
room.
like a prison. The size of the bed, there was a drawing, there was a stuffed
You didn't
animal.
say-
It was 11's room. And 11 ran off at the end of the last episode.
It was a kid's drawing, so it was stick figures.
What does it matter? It matters if it's good because Will's a fantastic artist. Yeah, he wouldn't draw stick figures. Ooh, Joyce is smoking like a freight train because of her nerves. I mean, you get it, though.
Benny died. Earl said he saw with a shaved head with Benny. Now, I pressed it.
Puzzle pieces.
Maybe.
This woman.
Put together the outside of the puzzle, you can figure out the inside.
Government, now the claims came to nothing, but what if this whole time I've been looking for Will? I've been chasing after some other kid.
You have been. But it might help you find Will. Yeah, if I'm Nancy, I'm not sleeping that night. That was wild. Oh, he's gonna stay there. That's pretty bold, though. If your parents see him on the floor, they're gonna flip out.
Yeah.
Is this okay? Oh, I found it in the closet. I can go home. I just
Yeah,
figured.
no.
I really like this kid, but I feel so bad for him because you can tell he lacks so much, like, confidence. Like, he's full of so much self-doubt.
Can you just come up here?
You want to get in trouble. She's very brave.
Do you want the lights off? Or... Yeah.
What a weird end to an even more strange day.
Can't get us in here.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know what can keep it from getting you guys. Because it's like innocence everywhere, right? My brain's still trying to make sense of it all. Even though I love the conversation that the kids had with that one teacher, I don't remember his name, about alternate dimensions. I thought that helped explain a little bit, but my brain's still trying to click the pieces together. Where is 11?
Yeah, it's Ives. Terry Ives.
Yeah, I got a pen. And really appreciate this, Frank. Say hi to the boys when I do it.
Did you get it?
Got it.
Payphone just out in the middle of nowhere. Are there even payphones anymore? I don't live in a large enough city for there to be any, I think.
Oh, hey.
Did y'all's parents not like check your room in the 80s? Like say good morning and like see if somebody was in there?
Every time I close my eyes, I just keep seeing that thing. Wherever I was, that place. I think that it lives there. It was feeding there. Feeding on that deer.
Yeah, because that's what snatched the deer.
Will and Barbara.
My mom said she talked to Will. If he's alive, there's a chance Barbara is...
That means that she's trapped.
We haven't heard a thing from Barbara.
We have to find it again.
You want to go back out there?
Maybe we don't have to. When I saw it, it was feeding on that deer. Meaning it's a predator, right?
Yes, it's a predator, that's for sure.
It seems to hunt at night but it doesn't hunt in packs like that. Always alone, like a bear. And remember at Steve's when Barb cut herself last night? The deer?
I was bleeding too.
She did cut herself, didn't she?
Detect blood in one part per million. That's one drop. They can smell it from a quarter
So
mile.
you're saying it can detect blood?
Yeah. Was Will bleeding?
We could test it.
But Barbara did bleed into the pool. She cut it trying to do some type of drinking thing, I remember.
I'm getting dressed. I'll be down in a second.
She locked the door though, that's good. They're just holding hands. They're starting to like lean on each other.
Science and AV at Hawkins
Ugh.
Middle.
Very same.
This is the same
And we're making a
woman.
newsletter, which will showcase all the latest equipment
Is she the one who got Benny? Or am I blending two people into one?
that are going to make Indiana proud.
Completely.
So do you think might want to participate?
They're going to get their hands on them because he's going to suggest just the right group of boys. And we know that they were listening into them when they connected to Will with 11 because we saw them.
She's gotta be close.
She said it wasn't just because she wanted to protect us.
She wanted to... Thank you. You processed it.
I never should have done that.
Mike,
It's Lucas's.
wasn't his fault.
It's Lucas's fault.
It wasn't his fault. Way out of line.
He was out of line.
So was 11.
Oh, give me a break.
All three of you were being a bunch of little fools.
He really is honestly always the most reasonable, in my opinion.
I'm not.
This isn't a discussion of law. Obey or be banished from the party. Want to be banished?
No.
Good.
Where are we going?
Where do you think?
Does anybody else find Dustin the most relatable? Please, this be a flashback.
Today is a very special day. Do you know why? Because today we make history.
Does he make these kids believe he's their father, or is he really her father? Because she calls him Papa. And it's like, he's so heavy on 11 making contact. And what is his end game here? It's like he wants to use as a spy without anyone knowing they're being spied on. Oh, I hate that they shaved her hair. Shoot! She's incredible.
No, sweetie, swallow the pain.
She just stuffed it in her cheek.
Nancy, I thought she was coming down.
But she was. Nancy, what's taking so long? Nancy, come on.
She's gonna pick the lock. It's very obvious that she had someone over. They left the pallet on the ground. And then just leaving out the window. That's suspicious, Nance.
What do you want? I drew first blood, so.
Okay,
I'll shake on one condition. Forget the weirdo and the deal's off. Fine!
Lucas.
Do you even remember what happened on the Bloodstone Path?
No, tell us, Dustin.
We couldn't agree on what path to take. Trolls took us out one by one, and we were all disabled. So we stick together, no matter what.
Dungeons and Dragons is a reference to life. I can dig it. I just want to understand that game too.
Never will be. She's a liar, a traitor. She was just trying to keep us safe.
She was, Lucas.
Accident or not, admit it, it was a little awesome. Yeah, she threw you in the air with her mom.
Let's be real.
She's a weapon.
Yes.
That's like R2-D2 going to fight Darth Vader.
They're so nerdy. It's so adorable. Oh, R2-D2 Darth Vader.
I'm going to the gates. I'm gonna find Will.
Lucas, I'm gonna need you to get a little more down with the program, man. We're 6 episodes in, and you're still just... Why are they looking at her so oddly just because she's dirty? Probably, yeah.
It's okay. These are all friends. We're just here to watch.
She was truly an experiment and not a human.
Stay in here, like before. Now remember, whatever it is, it can. So there's nothing to be frightened of. It's reaching out to you. It's calling you.
This time. Whenever Eleven does do this stuff, it just looks so painful. And the last time they did this is when she was running from that thing and felt like she barely made it out. It's so crazy how they filmed this. Just the ultimate blackness and then her. It's crazy.
Are you lost? Is your mom here? Your dad?
Mouth breather.
Mouth breather. That was such an insult in the 80s, yeah? Oh, she's gonna get in so much trouble.
Call the police. Excuse me.
She does not understand that this is not right.
Hey, stop! You have to pay for those!
Did she make that woman's cart drag faster? So she just nonchalantly told you guys to step back.
And you want to talk to my sister?
Well, if your sister's Terry Ives, then yeah, we do.
Okay, well, you can come in, but about 5 years too late.
5 years too late. What does that mean?
Talk to you about your daughter. Anything that you could tell us.
What was your relationship with Dr. Brenner? You guys keep in touch?
This is Will on the news.
What's wrong with her?
I told you you're wasting.
She's not talking. But what's wrong with her? Is he going out by himself? Oh, Lucas, this isn't smart, honey. I love the jackets that they wore in the 80s with like that fur on it. And is it like corduroy? I secretly want one of those. I'm gonna go find one.
Should have shaken my hand.
He's just jealous.
Yep, and they're not supposed to split, is what Dustin said.
Total obliviousness just blows my mind. He's your best friend, right? It's fine. I get it. Great. He had the advantage of living next door.
He said, I'm okay with it.
Living in your basement, all you ever want to do is pay attention.
Oh, I never thought of that. Am I oblivious? Was that obvious?
Punching and yelling at each other like goblins with intelligence.
Now I'm looking back, I'm like, dang, it was kind of obvious.
Can't have more than one best friend.
Says who?
That's logic.
Why call bull on your watch? Whoa.
You don't think?
Yeah, you should think. Yeah, that's our girl. Well, not one single dang was given when she did it either. She said, I want these waffles.
She was a part of some study in college. Yeah, that's the
What's
one.
that? What's MK Ultra?
By the time Terry got involved, it was supposed to be ramping down. Messed her up good.
This was the CIA that ran this?
With a big capital M. They'd pay, give them drugs, psychedelics.
That didn't really happen, did it?
Then put her in these isolation tanks.
Isolation tanks?
Yeah, these big bathtubs basically filled with salt water so you can float around there.
Kind of like what 11 was in.
Sense, feel nothing, see nothing.
Because she's also on psychedelics.
Expand the boundaries of the mind, forcing her to do any of this stuff. She didn't know she was pregnant at the time.
Do you have any pictures of her?
A woman who was pregnant with, well, she's basically being experimented on with psychedelics.
Terry miscarried in the 3rd trimester. She keeps all this up. Been doing it for 12 years. Terry, pretends.
So the baby was never born?
She's gonna come home someday. Abilities.
Abilities.
It's 11!
You read any Stephen King?
It's 11! She was born with special abilities. They must have told her she miscarried and took the baby, because 3rd trimester, that's a very late miscarriage, isn't it, huh?
Telekinesis. Shit you can do with your mind.
Big puzzle piece, y'all.
Man stole Jane away.
She's telling the truth. She's telling the truth.
Coping mechanism, you know.
They're gonna make her seem crazy.
Any chance she could be telling the truth about having had the...
No birth certificate, nothing from the...
Of course not. They gave her a dead body, a stuffed body for her son.
Well, like I said, you and Terry would have gotten along.
She thinks they're conspiracy theorists. Conspiracy theorists are really just deep people who don't believe things at first glance, is what I say. Oh, I really don't want Lucas to go alone. Yeah, trap. What's the thing in the big red can? He's like, what are you kids doing? This does look bad because they also have lighter fluid.
4 boxes of 38s.
What are you kids doing with all this?
Yeah, good question. Good question.
Monster hunting.
He just thinks they're crazy.
Monster hunting?
You know, last week I was shopping for a new top I thought Steve might like. It seemed like life or death.
Shopping for bear traps with Jonathan Byers. What's the weirdest part?
I would think a bear trap might work.
Hey, Nan, can't wait to see your movie.
Movie.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Movie.
What? What? Hey, where are you going? Nancy, wait! Nancy!
What's the matter? Oh. Jesus. Who did that?
Wait! Shut up.
I didn't know you could stop.
Oh, it's obviously them. They still have the can. So immature.
She looks upset.
Why are you letting them do this?
Oh! What is wrong with you?
Can you believe that I was actually worried about you?
Wouldn't lie if I were you.
This girl's a peach. She's always just...
Speak of the devil.
You came by last night.
Ding, ding, ding. Does she get a prize?
Look, it wasn't like that.
What, you just let him into your room to...
For another pervy photo session.
Because that's what she did with him when she studied.
Finish the sentence. Go to hell, Nancy.
Ugh.
I'm actually kind of impressed. I always took you for a queer, but I guess you're just a little screw up like your father. Oh, yeah.
Leave him alone.
You know, I guess I shouldn't really be surprised. A bunch of
You're
stuff-
outnumbered.
I mean,
Don't.
Leave
your
it.
mom. I mean, I'm not even surprised what happened.
Jonathan, you're outnumbered. Why?
Disgrace to the entire...
Thank you. Holy cow, you're just gonna keep running at the mouth?
Knock it off, you guys.
Kick his ass, man!
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Dang.
Jonathan,
Knocking each other out. Good job, bud. One more for the road. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please let it be Hop. Dang, he beat the mess out of him. He knows the cops behind him and he's pushing people off and still going. I said one for the road. He said about 10.
Come here, little guy. Get out. I got this one.
Give him a break. Give him a break. But at least if he's gonna get cuffed for it, at least he got those extra hits in. You're not condoning violence, but I'm also not condoning bullying, so can't have both sometimes.
More help. Good luck.
Thank you.
Sometimes bullies need their butts whipped.
Terry found her daughter.
Yeah, it's like that woman lost her daughter for 12 years. That would not make me feel good. She's not going to make it 12 years.
Nights ago, which means we got a chance. You know what I would give for a chance? You know what I would give?
Oh, because he lost his baby.
A fight broke out here, and it's Johnson Byers. You haven't seen Joyce, have you?
Oh, don't punish the kid.
Do you think we'll be out of...
You, yes. Him, no. He assaulted a police officer.
No, he didn't, did he? I didn't see him touch the police officer.
He's not my boyfriend.
I think you better tell him that. Only love makes you that crazy, sweetheart. That damn stupid.
Oh. Well, it's obviously likes her, but I think that talking about his daddy, then his mama, himself, and then his dead brother, I think that would drive him a bit crazy too. It's just like my heart goes out so much to this kid.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
She's eating cold waffles. Oh, they're close. Oh, go to them. Please. Who are these kids? Oh.
Toothless.
And they got a blade. They had a pocket knife. Was bullying like that rampant in the 80s? Because, like, dang, that's wild. Chasing each other through the woods with pocket knives? Some crazy things going on in that building. It's like a military type of truck. Did that truck say Hawkins Power and Light? Or am I crazy? I glanced at it. Dustin, push through! This kid looks like a psycho, man.
Shit! Stay back! Don't come any closer!
What is wrong with him?
Throw numbnuts. Let him go! Stay back! Alright, cut it!
Why?
How I did what? I signed shit to make me do that?
I forgot they made him pee his pants.
Got superpowers and you squeeze.
Shut up!
Shiny bladder with her mind.
Just here a trip to the dentist. Help him lose the rest of his... Let him go! I'll let him go! My turn for what? Wet yourself.
He's gonna make him pee on himself?
Toothless here gets an early trip to the dentist. No.
Make him jump off of that?
I'll cut him right now.
Hey.
Just hold on. Hold on.
I don't need my baby teeth.
I don't need my baby teeth, Mike. Mike, don't. What? He said I don't need my baby teeth. Jump off of that? No way. Didn't the police look over that edge one day and say you jump off of that, you hit it like a ton of bricks? Is that the same spot?
Don't do it. Seriously, don't do it, man. Yeah, man. Mike, don't.
He's gonna die. No! Don't jump. He flippin' jumped. He jumped. He's suspended in air. Whoa. Whoa. That's epic. That's epic. It's gotta be 11. Where's she at? Dang. Ooh. This girl. Total baddie, man. Ah. You deserve the broken arm, though. You were gonna cuss somebody. Like, it's the least you can do. I can't with 11. She's not pretty. She's crazy.
You hear me? She'll kill you, son.
That's my friend and she's crazy. Uh-oh. She just passed out. That probably took a lot out of her. She pulled him up. Can we get a closer look at it again? It looks like Dobby from the back. No, I'm not sorry, Dobby. Yeah, it does look like Dobby's. I was going to say Gone. I'm talking about Dobby. She's close to it. That's brave. She touched it. Oh, she's bleeding so badly. Whoa. Her scream is making major destruction right now. Causing major destruction.
Ow! Mike, I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't say sorry.
The gate. I opened it.
She opened it.
I'm the monster. No.
What? She opened the gate for that thing to come into the world.
Leave me. Do you understand?
That's what she's saying. She's like the little portal that she created, that blast, that portal that the teacher was talking about in the last episode. Oh, but where's Lucas? We're missing Lucas in this. And we know they're disguising as the Power and Light District as the van, in the van. And the kids have no idea, besides Lucas. And they know that they have 11. Dang, these kids are not going to be able to fight against this. No. Lucas knows they're on the move. There's no way they don't take 11 back. Get in and lock the door. Oh, this show is so good. I feel like I wish that I had like a checklist or notes so we could like sit here and discuss it afterwards, because so much has happened. Wow. What are they going to do if they catch them? And how are they going to defend themselves? But I love how Nancy and Hop are absolutely working together on this now. Really hope Jonathan does not get punished for what happened. The way 11 came in and lifted him out of the air, broke that kid's arm, was wild. But then what to me, the biggest mind-blowing piece of this episode was when they went and visited, I don't remember her name, but 11's biological mother, and heard the story about third trimester miscarriage. And then it's really that they did take that baby, and she's held steady to that for 12 years, that they took that baby, and it's 11. That is not 11's papa. He definitely tricked that girl from the beginning. She does have superpowers because of an LSD experiment that her mother participated in. This is wild. The storyline to this is wild. When you think the storyline couldn't go deeper, it's like they just give you more and more of that good stuff. So I'm ready to get into the next episode. This one I think was probably one of my favorite episodes so far in this season. I know it's gonna get better from here. I'm ready to jump right into episode 7. But if you guys wanna help me out by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on your post notification bell so we never miss out on some good shows together. And if you want the full length watch along for Patreon, that link is gonna be down in the description. But for today, y'all, let's all go out in this beautiful world. Let's spread some light, let's spread some love. And if we can, maybe we can just try to make somebody smile. Until next time, y'all.